Today, I'm going to do something stupid. I'm going to take an urban fun bike on track. In the words of someone else, what could possibly go wrong? Bienvenue au Circuit de Chenevières, a former Air Force base turned racetrack. This place is situated about half an hour from French city Nancy and 1.5 hours from the German border. It is 3.5 kilometers long and very twisty. So horsepower won't do you much good here, it's the cornering that matters. Well, it's my first time here, so let's take a look around. The bike I've brought with me is a Ducati Scrambler Cafe Racer. I know, this is not a race bike, but it is the sportiest of all scramblers and its agility should come in really handy here. Changes to the machine: I've mounted some grippy foot pegs, I've turned the ABS off, increased the rear shock preload by 1 step, and I've put lots of tape on it. Of course, these changes won't turn a Scrambler into a Panigale, but they should help at least a little bit. One thing I'm still worried a bit about though is the lack of ground clearance, because while I did get new foot pegs, I did not get a system to put them up. Anyhow, you know the saying about bringing a knife to a gunfight? Let's see how sharp that knife is. So how was it? Every cliche you probably had in mind when you started watching this video, I have to say, is absolutely true. The first thing you will start to touch the ground with when you're cornering is your foot, if your feet are big. If they're small, it will be the foot peg, and then the foot, and then everything else, and I think at the same time. So that's not so good. On anything even remotely resembling a straight line, you'll also be easy prey for everyone, and I mean literally everyone else. I learned today that flicking the bike from one direction to the other is also not so easy because it is very sensitive to rider input, so you have to be careful not to unsettle the suspension too much. What I learned on top is why sports bikes have such high tanks. It's so that when you brake hard, you can slide up against them. You know that the Scrambler has a teardrop shaped tank though, so the only thing you'll be sliding up against is going to be the handlebars. And believe me, that's not as much fun as it sounds. Would I recommend taking this bike to the track? Not really. Did I enjoy it anyway? Absolutely. About the track itself, it's got a super nice, interesting layout. It's nicely twisty, it's challenging but not too much. It's a good facility. The organizer, which I linked to in the description, was really cool and relaxed. And when you already come to the area, why not enjoy some of the scenery and some of the sites, like for example this Chateau in Lunéville. Or if you have some more time, you can go to Nancy, which is half an hour from here, and see some UNESCO World Heritage sites. So, if you like this video, leave a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Donnie Desmo, out. Today.
Stupid bee.
Well, it is my first time here, so let's first.
This bee.
I've mounted some grippy and its agility should come in really. So when you flick it from one direction to the other, you have to be very successful. Starting with the bike, every cliche you probably thought of when you started watching this video is absolutely true, I'm afraid.